normal.
Is there a William Ralph or Ralph William here in the crowd?
Woo!
Is there?
Were your grandparents born here? Because we've got a new segment for our show. Why did you want Ralph Lauren to?
Is it William C. Ralph or Ralph C. William?
William C. Ralph.
Did you drop a credit card by any chance?
Oh, I might have.
I'm thinking you must. It's almost a guarantee now.
Would you happen to know the last 2 digits of it?
77.
Nope.
Is that also, Ralph Lauren's worst nemesis? Like he's always trying to foil
No. Ralph or William, I have your card up here. You dropped it, so if you want to come up and show me some ID, I'll give it back to you.
Nice.
Or I keep it, or I just announce. You have 10 seconds before I read the entire 4, 8, 11. That's not even.
All right. Ralph is at the podium. He's showing the ID. I like that we have like two-factor authentication here.
No, we had a guy lie to get on stage in San Francisco. I don't trust these fuckers anymore.
Yeah.
What was that guy's name? Zane? That guy was a piece of shit. When he came up on stage, I missed the fact that he said to Dan and to the audience that he had lied about being a Trump supporter to get on stage. I'm so happy I didn't hear him say that, because I would have summarily thrown him out of the building. Like his suicide thing notwithstanding, I still would have made a point of telling him to fuck straight off into the night. You can't just lie to get up on stage.
We would prefer you did not do that. Yeah, it's.
I feel bad to make this guy show me ID to give him his credit card back, because I don't know what world we live in anymore. That might have been Adam Goldberg wearing wearing high heels to get up here and take this guy's credit card.
Mm-hmm.
Why I wear high heels?
Oh, Adam, you here? Oh, you son of a bitch! Adam Goldberg, everybody! No! Well, that
said the magic words.
That didn't.
No one to blame but yourself.
I just Beetlejuiced you up on stage.
He's 3 times more deadly than Beetlejuice.
Jesus Christ! Why is that so terrifying that you're here of all times?
Because the Patriots won.
And now you New England asshole.
The Overdogs won, and it feels so good. I've been a fair weather fan for 15 years.
I
watched a lot of Super Bowls.
I'm gonna hit your music cue so quick your head's gonna spin.
He has a music cue?
I'm going to play a musical sting to get him off the stage at any moment.
I accept that, damn it.
Let's reconnect, Adam. What's been going on with you since we last met?
I started a company. It's doing really well, and I'm trying to start a political action committee with Spencer. That's
he
about as far as we
started
thought.
DMing me about a political action committee.
You responded.
Oh, wait, no.
This is about as far as we got. I think this is more than we've talked about.
I think what he's saying is essentially technically accurate.
Yeah!
You guys are in direct contact with each other, and it is an ongoing channel of communication.
We did talk about a thing.
We've elevated it now.
What's your philosophy about political action? I mean, a lot of people. Any port in a storm. Like if you got ideas, I want to hear them.
I love that the America's premier Nazi is saying, "Oh, it's white people who did it," while the 4 catches were done by a Jewish guy in the end zone. Like, are Jews
did
white?
You just ignore my question? You just
that's my political.
You're just like, anyways, fuck off. So here's my first bit. You didn't even hear me.
I believe I'm one of the hardcore people. I went to a symposium on the letter from a Birmingham jail, so I do have a nuanced opinion on this. But I do believe you should fucking jaw-jack Nazis in the face.
What I've always respected about you, Adam, is your nuance.
we all agree you can punch Nazis.
Yeah.
There's ongoing debate about whether that's helpful or not.
Yeah.
But
when they go low, you stomp on their Nazi skulls. But
that's not your committee's.
That's not what we're raising money for.
Can I punch up your slogan? When they go low, we go high.
Missed it, Jeff.
Can't believe
that bought me another
just
40 seconds.
high-fived
Sure.
Adam Goldberg.
He wants Jeff. He wants you in on this. By the way,
count me in.
You're
I'm in.
the political party animal.
Oh yeah,
yeah, man.
What would my task be?
Schmoozing.
Schmoozing and boozing.
Schmoozing. Well, I'm halfway there.
Jeff and I are officially patriots now. We're men of political action. We're going to use our white privilege to
I'm
help.
a falcon.
Nice. Then I outrank you. I'm a patriot. Boo! I thought I'd get boos for that. I just can never predict.
Oh, Patriots like the football team.
Yeah, Patriots, Falcons like
essentially
the
the same joke Jeff was doing.
Oh, you're right.
All right. What is your action committee?
Wait, no, I can't stomp that. Robert Kraft gave me that hat.
Oh.
We have to. The names you drop hit the floor like a tarantula that's eaten too much rice.
Like a
tarantulas notoriously explode if they fall from higher than 3 feet.
They hit the ground like a Tom Brady pass in the first half. Of the
You're right.
Because it's important. We're coming into an age now. It's like, all right, there's this groundswell of political action, which is fantastic, but with that comes like anxiety about like, okay, so now how do you tell the brave souls that are right-minded, that are going to make good coordinators and whose cause is worth congealing around, from the people that are just like, get your hot dogs, get your political action here, got a T-shirt with a phrase on it, and all the money goes to our meetings, and we're going to hang out and talk about action.
Yeah. I want to tell everyone here that there is a lot to do in your local community. We see LA as like this liberal bastion, but we still, in California, incarcerate more people than any other state. We still have people being fined and arrested for being late to public school, and we still have a lot of work that we can do here.
So yours is a local. You want to focus on the local.
There's a swing district up in Palmdale that we can turn to a Democratic seat, but.
This is okay. This is singing a tune that early on in the early apocalypse, kind of like foreshadowing kind of days.
Yeah.
This was the guiding light. Although the really hard to digest one, because it just takes so much work. But it's like the idea of like political parties going back to being political parties, making Democrats be like in your local neighborhood the reason why the burnt church gets repainted, the reason why you have a blanket, the reason why whatever shit goes down, like. Even if it's a sub-faction of Democrats, before we would talk about third-party stuff, which just feels like a fucking self-defeating thing. It's as a conversation, not as a solution, but just as a conversation.
There are two parties, and we have to work to...
We now know that those parties mean nothing. I mean,
yes.
we know that those parties, because one was hacked and one almost splintered and got beaten by the hacked one. So that's actually, quote-unquote, good news, is that the bipartisan system actually got functionally... like jailbroken. And I think that can be a really good thing, because it means the Democratic Party could actually be simply as the Republican one was. It's
ready
anyone's
for
throne.
replanting.
You could and I think instead, whereas it's a primitive thing to think about, oh, where's my big strong hero leader that's gonna like represent all these things. Like if the Democrats now could rise up as the Borg cube that they are and take over the Democratic Party as a Borg cube and say, no, we're the fucking Democrats. We represent the majority. You can't beat us. We're a fucking credit union politically. Like we got experts on the ecology. We got experts on equality. Blah blah blah. We have to technically have a presidential candidate, but they're nothing. They just like they're a civil servant. We tested them like an astronaut to see if they could legalize abortion in zero gravity and
it makes aftercare easier for the procedure.
But anyways, I'm jumping. But that sounds like a good start. I'm glad you're thinking about local stuff. That seems like a good idea. That if that could shoot spores out to other districts that are maybe technically red because of 10 people or 20, it's like, and then like take those over with action. That's just like, well, I'll be darned. These people care. You know, they're not just playing a game of chess against a red team.
Yeah. I would make the point that the ideas that made the Democratic Party so formidable between, I'd say, 1920 and 1960 were ideas that America is still interested in. The idea of fair wages for fair work, the idea of environmental protection, the idea of strong banking laws that protect the little people. But this goes back to an idea you've always had, and when I explain it to Lyft drivers, because those poor people, I always go back to your
step
quote.
4 of the plan.
Step 4 is the Lyft drivers.
Talk to your Lyft driver. It works.
They are all woke. But it goes back to your idea that power corrupts not when you have it, but because you want it. Mm-hmm. And in the 70s, a lot of people came in after Watergate and said, all government is corrupt. We need to get rid of everyone who's been here more than 10 years. A lot of those people who got kicked out were people who fought big banks during the Great Depression. So you can over-clean house. You can get rid of allies because they don't agree with you on all issues. There are some things we shouldn't collaborate on. There are some things we should stand firm on. But there's a great number of people who want to hear our message. There are a great number of people who haven't heard the message but would be amenable. And there's a great amount of people who didn't vote because they didn't care, but didn't vote because they couldn't leave work, or whose votes weren't counted, or weren't able to see themselves in the process after what's happening to them under neoliberalism. These people...
This is the first time you've ever gotten applause in 4 years of our show.
I did once in Adam versus Spencer, I think.
I think... Spencer, what is your relationship with Adam in this whole thing?
When did you guys become
as we said, he DM'd me about this idea.
Yeah.
And now he's here.
All right.
I would have typed it out more. Typed it out more, but I've been having carpal tunnel.
My question is, if I didn't accidentally, because I didn't know that you were here tonight, if I didn't accidentally conjure your name up, you would have still made your way on stage tonight, wouldn't you? You would have found a way.
The dark magics are powerful.
This is
I obey
adult
them
Adam.
solely.
We got to remember our podcast has been going on for like 5 years. Like Adam's like 28 now.
Yeah.
He's like
No,
he's
I've had
growing.
bursts of this, but a lot of it was me being a lowly, underemployed Hollywood person who's like, if I could get a writer's job on Community, all my problems would be solved, and I would be likable. And it wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Wait, that was your angle in the beginning? To be a writer on Community?
You can get the top writing job at Community and go forever unlikable.
Dan,
there's no likability
why don't you just
fountain at that job.
Hire him right now as head writer on Community.
Finally, I can say, yes, I am Adam F. Goldberg. I did produce it.
All right, Adam, for those of us that did smatter that applause and like that you're thinking locally and what could be more foolproof than because even if it turns out to not be the way to turn the whole world the other direction, you still as a loser will have helped the world that's real around you. So I am adding my smatter to that smatter applause.
I appreciate that.
So how do people that agree that okay, I could use some direction and something to do on Sunday or whatever. How do we find your
if you're hardcore into wanting to organize other people, the SDS is always trying to find new members. Become a Democratic Socialist today.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a member
That's our cheer. Hey. We have
a member of the Sioux Nation back there.
And remember what color Fat Albert's sweater was?
What were you yelling about, sir or ma'am?
The part.
Oh, okay. You're just yelling about Democratic Socialism. Okay. That really what he was right. That's your cry. Okay. That's your hoo-ah.
Hey.
All right. But your organization, you have nothing to plug yet.
No.
Okay, fine. So we sign up to be socialists, just willy-nilly.
If you Google Democratic Party or whatever party you're in your local area, you will find groups. There are Facebook groups, there are meetup groups. There's everything from picking up trash on the side of the highway to, phone banking your senators. There's the I think 11 actions. There's a movement to have something that you can do every week to help bring about the country that you want to see. Yeah, you can follow Adam Ultraberg on Twitter. Eventually, I will stop posting about the Patriots, I promise.
All right. Well,
and the jokes will be just as good as these.
All right. Well, let's quit while you're ahead. Adam Goldberg, everybody.
Adam Goldberg.
It's a whole new world, Jeff.
Oh.
We're through the looking glass, man.
Yeah, Adam Goldberg did a victory dance off the stage.
It was good.